Hello everyone and welcome to another update for Incubation Engineer for MLOps here at GitLab. Another quick update today. So let's start with usage. Here we see the evolution of comments on Python notebooks, Jupyter notebooks versus alt files. We clearly see a huge growth by the beginning of this year, which it's hard to draw causal relationships, but it's heavily correlated with the release of 14.5 that happened on November. And that's when we released the cleaner Jupyter Notebook diffs. So that's a very reassuring data point that you have that users actually wanting this. This is actually creating a new behavior on users and allowing for code reviews and discussions on Jupyter Notebooks. Next up, progress. So on the last few weeks, we were busy releasing a multitude of performance improvements, of fixing some bugs with the toggle between raw and semantic diffs, and with the new algorithm that creates the diffs. But that is done. We merged as well. We already merged for 14.10 the toggle between raw and semantic diffs. So that is done, and now I'm working on this toggle but for MRs. This requires a little bit more collaboration with the code review team, so it's a process that it might take a little bit more time, but it's moving and it's going well. And finally, I'm trying a new way of setting up my backlog of ideas. So we use RISE framework for identifying opportunities for incubation engineering, and I thought it would be nice as well to have this for MLOps incubation engineering specifically. So I listed my ideas. I gathered feedback from the community. I gathered feedback internally as well, and I came up with this RISE Plus which I add collaboration and MLOps branding to the computation. And the clear winner so far is an integration between GitLab and MLflow. MLflow is a model registry, open source from Databricks, maintained by Databricks, and it's a good way to explore how it would like the relationship between GitLab and not only MLflow but model registries in general. How can we surface the information? In which steps of the DevOps life cycle does that information make sense? And the way to go over there. Some other ideas that we have there is a Jupyter Lab, it's a GitLab plugin for Jupyter Lab, runners for ML use cases, the analysis repository, and improving pipeline usage for ML use cases. So I created this to be making a little bit easier process for users to contact me and give their own ideas, or I don't know, just comment on each one of the ideas or vote on them. User feedback is really important, so if you're watching this, I am listening to you. And yeah, so if you have any ideas, you can go to the Epic and just leave it there, and then I will create an issue for that and explore the RISE, which stands for Reach, Impact, Confidence, and Effort. And that's what I had for today. Great chatting with you.